So we're up here at Calderwood Dam, the end of Tail of the Dragon. Lots of bikes here, despite being late November and around kind of high 40s degrees. Having fun. Going to shoot a little bit of footage on the Dragon on the way back, and then we're going to stay at Eric's farm in an undisclosed place in Blue Ridge, and having fun. Calderwood Dam, late November. Pretty. Hello ride-on people. So it's a couple of days before Thanksgiving. I'm just out with some of the boys, bit of an impromptu ride. Weren't planning to ride, but Eric, who owns a farm in the kind of Blue Ridge area, North Georgia, he said me and Kai's son on the Triumph Tiger 660 in front of him there in the middle of the pack, you're going to do an overnight at his farm. And did me and Doug on the V4S at the front, did we want to join them? And although it's been cold today, when we left kind of Atlanta area it was about 40, well I guess low 40s or something, but now it's well 59 degrees, which is very nice for late November. And as you can see, we're on the Dragon, and there's hardly any traffic around, which is one of the virtues of riding in winter really. If you're prepared to ride in the cold and warm up your tyres, you can have a bit of fun without all the, well, so many idiots around, put it that way, because this is a very unforgiving road. It's claimed a lot of lives, where people are taking too many liberties, too much of the time, and it may not look fast or tight or twisty on the camera, but this is a lot of first and second gear turns at medium revs, and you need to get your lines right and keep your wits about you, because you soon run out of ground clearance or talent. And the topography is very unforgiving, because if you go off the edge in a lot of these turns, you'll be dropping hundreds of feet quite quickly and hitting lots of trees on the way down, and that won't be good. A few bikes going the other way, mainly cruisers and tourers today it seems. When we went the other way I did have a little tussle with a Fireblade, which was quite fun, entertaining, but beautiful day. You know, you see a lot more when the trees are gone, the leaves are gone from the trees, rather in winter time. The sun cascades through it. It's very pretty indeed. Some of these corners here literally roll back on themselves almost 360 degrees. There's a hell of a lot that's a 180 for sure. Some dips and strange cambers. Sometimes gravel and wash come down from the mountainside, so you really have to be careful. And after this we're going to be riding probably my favourite road in the world, the Cherrahala Skyway, which runs from Robbinsville through to Tellico Plains in Tennessee, Robbinsville, North Carolina, and that's about 50 miles of sheer heaven. But I tell you, this isn't bad. Check out that view. Oh my lord. Blue Ridge Mountains. You're joking me. So beautiful. I don't know why people don't want to ride this time of year. I really don't. You only need a stout suit. I've got one that's made by Rucker, kind of made for Finnish winters really, so that'll do you down to 0 degrees. Got some heated gloves, and fortunately my bike has heated seat and heated grips, but I don't have either on today. Well, not at the moment anyway. And we'll check out the Godzilla. It's an R34 GTR Nissan in the acid green. So what's been happening? Not a lot actually. The other Rich LaSalle, he's got himself a new KTM 390 this week. I look forward to seeing that. He's also promised me a ride on his Street Triple R. Never ridden the street. I've owned a few speed triples, but never ridden the street, and I like its combination of lightweight and you know, decent amount of power, but not scary power like the Street Fighter V4 was. So I'm kind of looking forward to riding that. I think that'll be a lot of fun, and I really want to ride next year's RS as well, because that has 128 horsepower, and that is looks to be a great power to weight ratio on that bike, and a lot of fun. There's something about a naked bike, you know, the Street Fighter V4S or bikes like the Speed Triple, they're just a lot of fun as long as the weather's fairly decent, temperature wise and rain wise. They're just so much fun. I think I might have to buy another naked bike at some point, not sure what though. The Street Triple RS would definitely be high on the list, as would an M1000R with competition pack. It's just the cost of that that's annoying. Thank you very much. Thank you. Love the courteous drivers that we have up here, pulling off the road so we can have a little bit of fun. And it's not like you have to go a million miles an hour on this road to have some fun. In fact, you just can't, because it's like 318 curves in 11 miles or something, and as you can see, they're the gift that keeps on giving. Do see a lot of sports cars up here. We see a lot of Porsches today, a lot of 911s, 911 turbos. Fortunate people that clearly don't work for a living. Nice work if you can get it. Oh, look at this. Yeah, baby. Motorcycles, freaking excellent. Twisty roads ahead. No shit, Sherlock. Man, God, I love it. So nice. I love riding through here, you know, making a vlog on the camera. The only negative side is that because we're not on comms while I'm recording this, I can't hear them say when there's gravel on the turn or a pothole or, you know, car ahead or a crash or something like that. It's a steep one. The biggest fear here is not actually us, it's meeting something going the other way. It's wholly inappropriate. Like once in a blue moon you'll get a semi on here or something, and it's practically stuck on every corner for 318 corners. Plenty of vets out here, as in Corvettes today, and if you see one of those you're in trouble, so you always got to be prepared to stop pretty sharpish if you have to. Look at this road. Oh God. Wow, orgasmic. Yeah, baby. Ba-ba-da-da-da. I'm loving it. Don't you wish you were here, right now, on your bike, doing this? You don't need a race replica. I mean, look at this. This has got a big 21-inch skinny front tyre. It's got 8 gallons in the fuel tank. It's a big bike to start with. I've got 2 full panniers and having the time of our lives. It's just great. Just do it. Get on your bike, man. Get out there. Live your ride. I think this time of year people start thinking about changing their bike or even giving up biking. I think a lot of it is just they think, oh, it's cold, I don't want to go out, I'm not sure I'm really into it anymore, and that. Trust me, just get out on a road like this in the sunshine on a dry day on your bike. You don't need anything better than that, whatever it is, whether it's a $250 clunker or a Panigale V4R. Just get out on it and it will soon change your mind about selling your bike. Might make you want to buy another one for the new season. Don't blame me if it does, but you'll have a lot of fun, all the same. I can't believe how many of these turns I'm in first gear. I was always in second or third when I had the Ducati V4, and I think it's because the first gear is so high on the Triumph. You know, I'm easily revving it out to 40-45 miles an hour in first gear, so it's very usable when the road is this tight and twisty. I must say the Triumph swings left to right pretty well. The Ducati is particularly good because it's got the counter rotating crank, and that seems to really help it change direction easily, as does the smaller, wider front wheel, of course. But of course you can get that in the Tiger in the GT versions, and if I was buying again I'd maybe consider that. It's kind of obviously a little bit better for the road. I just don't think it looks as nice as the Rally with its spoke wheels, and particularly the Explorer model in this khaki green and white. So, you know, you've got to work out what's important to you, really. I am enjoying this ride though, I must admit. Oh, big pothole. Managed to avoid that. That's one advantage of having these big wide bars. You can just dip a shoulder, give your bar a real nudge, then you are good to go. Another corner that doubles back on itself by the look of it. Down into first, apex, push a little wide, let the torque drag you up the hill, and just for fun, another 180. Love riding with these guys, all safe guys, nothing to prove, can all ride really well. It's a real good brotherhood, ride on crew, and so ends another blissful run. Oh, loving it. Alright my friends, you take care, enjoy the holidays, don't forget, ride often, ride carefully, ride on.
Hey you, if you want to become one of the Ride On people, don't forget to subscribe. Ride often, ride carefully, ride on.